When Malcolm Jones needed a helping hand, he got one.
You do it great, Malcolm. You do. Coming along great. We're proud of you.
And when he needed a heart, he got that too. On a Tuesday afternoon in the Pediatric Intensive Care Unit at Batson Children's Hospital, this 13-year-old Winona boy is recovering from a heart transplant. The first pediatric heart transplant at the state's only children's hospital in 8 years.
I'm proud of you. Good job. That's what I said.
For Malcolm and his mom, Gina, the life-changing event began 2 days earlier on Sunday morning with a short journey to the hospital's surgery floor.
Teacher, we know.
But first, well wishes from his nurse and his teachers at Winona Elementary School.
You got this.
It's a good day. Yeah, it's a good day.
So kind of a milestone day today?
It is. We're really excited to not only have a comprehensive congenital heart program, pediatric heart program here in Mississippi, but also have the opportunity to do the first heart transplant for this program. And Dr. DiBardino and I and Dr. Merrill, who's one of the adult heart surgeons, are going to collaborate to do this together. So we're very excited. This is a boy that was going to die probably in the next few days, and he was not really a candidate to go out of state for lots of different reasons. Of course, we want to be able to take care of our own, and we're just thrilled to be able to get this transplant program going with the help of Mississippi Medicaid, with the hospital administration, with all the medical leadership and nursing, and it's a big team, of course, to make something like this happen. But we're thrilled to be able to offer him a changed life.
Congenital heart disease being the sort of operative term for what we treat. Congenital means born with, and Malcolm was born with a series of defects that are known together as tetralogic flow. And although the repair initially had went well, his left ventricle has failed him. And without that ventricle working, he will die of heart failure. So his transplant is his last chance to grow and develop and have a normal life. So everything looks great with the donor, actually. Everything has progressed along very well. So it looks like the timing is going to work out. And they've placed all the other organs. So there'll be many patients that benefit from this, from this gift that the family has provided. Both lungs are going to 2 different patients. Heart, kidney, liver, the whole works. So many patients will have their lives changed today because of this anatomic gift. It's a beautiful looking heart, and I think it's going to be just fine for this kid. So Jorge's ready for us to begin the sewing process and get the heart rate perfused, and it should work out very well.
For Gina Jones, the next 3 hours will be the longest of her life. Great relief.
Yes, I'm very happy. I thank the Lord. I thank y'all doctor too.
She is very overwhelmed and excited because he has waited too long, and he has been refused at different places, and we did it here. She had lost hope, but I always told her that we'll be able to do it and help him, and we all worked hard, and I think that's how we did it today.
And the surgery went well?
Surgery went very well.
So hopefully she and he, they're the first of many.
We are the first. They're the first of many. We actually have many waiting right now on the list. One person can help a lot of people, and this is a great example. We are thankful to the person who donated his heart to Malcolm today.
How did he do?
He did extremely well. It was a great organ. He responded to it very well. The surgical procedure went without any problems at all. I'm very pleased.
And what's next for him?
Next, he'll go down to the intensive care unit for a couple of days and recover, and we'll get the breathing tube out, get him completely on his own, up to the floor, and then home. So this is a boy that's been in the hospital for, I think, over a month now, and now he'll be able to go home. Hello? Well, congratulations. You did great.
Thank you.
He really did great. So we got a great organ, great heart. As far as heart transplants go, and I've done a lot of heart transplants, this is great.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is fantastic. So we got a great heart for him. So I think all of our prayers have been answered. All right, he's going to be a different boy.
Thank you.
Very different boy. Yeah. We supercharged his engines.
You don't have any.
So how's he doing today?
Malcolm's doing really well. We're thrilled.
So how you feeling, Malcolm? You you tired? You feel pretty good. So he had the transplant on Sunday, and it's Tuesday now. How common is this to be awake and alert and?
Actually, most patients, most heart transplant patients, by and large, are chosen for transplantation because their cardiac condition is their main problem. And so when you take somebody who has an isolated heart problem and you give them a new heart that functions very well from an appropriately selected donor, it's remarkable how well they do. I mean, it's the rest of his body was only suffering because his heart wasn't working. And so when you address the primary problem, kids get better, and adults do too, but it's remarkable how well children heal and how much faster they can recover. And it's not uncommon for patients like Malcolm to be 2 days, even a day or two after surgery, be off the ventilator, sitting up in bed and walking around. It's fairly common.
So Mom, how's it going?
He's going great. I'm glad to see my son doing good.
Can you imagine what it'll be like to have him active and healthy? And
I can't imagine.
he's been through a lot, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been through a lot.
You have too.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say to your friends back in Winona, in school? I know they've all been praying for you and thinking about you.
I do.
You'll be back soon, stronger than ever.
Can't wait to see.
When we started the pediatric or the congenital heart program, we knew we would have a transplant program, but we wanted to establish the pediatric heart program first. And then once that was firmly established with excellent results and a very great infrastructure, now we're extending that to the transplant population. The most important thing is that the children of Mississippi and really the whole region now have a very high-level transplant program available to them. They don't have to leave home anymore.
The bottom line is that when tragedy, strikes, it's a gift that is able to change a lot of people's lives. And so, I'm an organ donor, and it's something for people to think about when they see this story and they see Malcolm. We can't do this without the generous anatomic gifts of the people who love enough to help change the life of someone they've never met. And that's really important to remember at this time.
So how do you feel? First group effort, first surgery in the new program?
I feel very good. I feel very excited, and this has been a great experience. And we have done it very well. I think Malcolm is feeling very good, so I feel very good about it.
Yeah, no question. There's always a little bit of luck involved, no matter how well prepared everyone is. And we had that on our side this time. We had an angel on our shoulder, no doubt about it.
And now on to the next patient.
Yeah, we've
That's
got
right. There are many waiting.
Yeah.
Many waiting.
To learn more about the Pediatric Heart Transplant Program at Batson Children's Hospital at the University of Mississippi Medical Center, go to umc.edu.